the Israeli army began an analysis, New York Times satellite S. According to evidence of a long-awaited operation that could decide fate, war with Hamas and create more danger for Palestinian civilians. Since end October, after capturing majority northern Gaza, Israeli troops have now moved to last part region under control Hamas. Their movements constitute ground possible war of war since military and political leadership. Israeli officials has escaped from North Khan Yunis, largest city in south, which he believes he's looking for. The new satellite S gathered on Sundays at 900 and analyzed by Times showed that the Israeli army has reached a location in the south of al-Bala, about 3 miles north of Khan Yunis. He was erected to strengthen his positions. Vehicles and activities that were very similar to previous Israeli operations. The visuals also showed great traces and openings from bulldozer. The Israeli army refrained from commenting, but its generals said that their forces have been working in the Gaza Strip without clarifying what it means. The occupation south is expected to be most intense stage, a war that has already been most deadly in Arab-Israeli conflict since Lebanon occupation Israel in 1982. Which enables greatest place Palestinians. Most population Gaza is currently in south region. Because more than 80% population has been displaced, the occupation is expected to unite the terrible living conditions in an extremely crowded area, with civilians who are already damaged by Israeli airstrikes, prevented by regular communication interruptions, and who have been struggling with the shortage of water, food, fuel and medical equipment. The high death fee in Gaza and human crisis caused a widespread international explosion as well as concern about Biden administration, Israel's main foreign ally. Hundreds of people because hostility continued after collapse ceasefire last week. But last week, the Israeli leaders say that they have taken steps reduce civilian deaths, but put pressure on their efforts to overthrow Hamas, prevent the repetition of the October 7 attack. Again on Monday, 180 trucks carrying humanitarian aid were sent to Gaza through the Rafah passage. Hamas, in 2007, year after winning national election in 2007, seized Gaza from rival Palestinian group. Israel and Hamas often fought, but Israel did not try to remove Hamas from the region. He applied disabled blockade that restricts his entrance and the output of most people. However, Israel continued to extend a status quo that was allowed to protect Hamas. This account has changed after the October 7 attack, which encourages Israeli leaders to dismantle Hamas and destroy their leadership. The occupation of the South brings more urgency to a discussion about what Israel has to do with Gaza, when it captures the entire region and when it should do it. The Israeli government says he does not want to replace some citizens in Gaza, as in 1967 and 2005. However, he also refused